Hello Libra, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. This is Christina Irene and I'll be doing your March 2019 reading, okay? Let's get right into it. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, thank you all for the likes and the subscribes and the views. I really appreciate you all. Okay, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Spirit. All right, Libras, I'm seeing right off the bat that there's an aspect in your life that needs healing, okay? And the universe has heard your silent call for help. A lot of us are in need of healing right now. The universe has heard a lot of our silent calls for help. You know, with that blood moon eclipse, it was like a lot of things that just didn't serve us anymore just were exposed, like boom, you know? What is the overall energy for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, Libra. The Angel of Space Clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. This is the overall energy for you. The underlying energy, Goddess of the Sacred Path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition, okay? For a lot of you, this is about a partnership, okay? But I'm feeling like if you guys trust your intuition with this, okay? A lot of you have put, okay, for those of you who are on the not so nice side of the coin, you reaping what you sow, okay? In whatever way that suits you. For those of you who know you're on the right side of the coin, okay? Again, you're reaping what you've sown. All the good that you've done in some type of partnership, whether it's romantic or business related, you have done what you need to do. For those of you who've done what you need to do, okay, your dream is coming into fruition. For those of you who know you're not on the right side of the coin, you're reaping what you sow. But I feel like I'm talking to the Libra who's on the right side of the coin. So whatever if your intuition is telling you to cut something out that you're thinking that's negative, even to cut someone off, follow it. Whatever your intuition is telling you, follow it, Libra, because it's on point right now, okay? But there's some aspect of your life here that just needs to be cleared out. You're thinking really negative about it. Part of the reason there's so much negativity coming up in your thoughts, I'm seeing spiritual communion here too, is that you are thinking with your logic too much, and there's a need to let the intuition guide you. There's a lot of repressed emotions that you're dealing with in regards to whatever the situation is for you, Libra. We're going to look a little deeper into this overall energy, okay? Okay. Now, what's going on here is you're being balanced out, okay? This is also about the masculine and feminine, yin and yang, creating harmony through balance, all right? Balance your thoughts. And then we have, so we've got 40, so that's going to be like 4, then you have 41, so that's 5. Again, progression of energy here. Transformation, certainty, confidence, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing intuitive communication. You're receiving intuitive communication, I believe, from your higher self, from spirit, from your guides, and it's telling you what you need to do here. There's a butterfly here too, so there's a transformation. But whatever your situation is, it might feel a little sticky right now, Libra. But just trust spirit, because it's balancing things out. It's balancing you out, this other person maybe being balanced out. The whole situation is balancing out, okay? And there's a transformation taking place as long as you, Libra, can just follow that intuition. Trust spirit. As I open the deck, there's the Ace of Cups there, guys. Taurus had that too. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you may have heavy Taurus placements in your chart. You've got the Six of Pentacles there. Things balancing out. Like I said, you've been given what you need. There may have been some type of communication. Like somebody could be communicating like in a jacked up way, you know, or communication may have been cut off by you or another person. This, for those of you who are not on the right side of the coin, Libra, you coming up in the reverse, okay? You could be the one who's been communicating like in a not so cool way with someone, or these are injustices being done to you, okay? Especially by way of communication, how someone's communicating. And there we have the Ace of Swords, okay? So this could be a new way of thinking, a new way of communicating. Clarity, all right? Last shuffle. And we'll see what's up with you guys. What Spirit wants to say. What do our guides want us to know for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm a Libra Moon, by the way. So I really resonate with you all's readings. Libra, Libra, Libra. Spirit, what would you like Libra to know? What do you want to talk about? We have a few cards that flipped here. Let's pull them out and see what we got, okay? Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all need to slow down. Your thoughts are kind of scattered. We'll get to that. So, let's see here. I'm seeing that there may be a lot of imbalance in a situation. Too many cards. I'm seeing that there may be a lot of imbalance. There could be some codependency issues. Codependency does not have to mean on a person. You can be codependent on all kinds of things. It's like we feel like we need to walk away, but we're having a difficult time moving forward. Again, the Chariot in reverse, unbalanced, not moving forward, needing to take control of our lives. You've got the Nine of Wands here. The Hierophant in reverse and the Justice card up right now. So some of you have put in so much toil into something. You've been beat up, bruised up on this journey. For some of you, like your soul does not want whatever this is, okay? And that's why there's a need to clear it, okay? Like a need to, because this is like one number shy of the Ten of Wands, where it's like it just is overload, you know, if we're talking about burdens here. I want to look at this Hierophant in reverse. This could be where there's something that your soul just doesn't want, okay? I saw conflict that looked like it wanted to flip over, but it didn't. Talk to me about this Hierophant in reverse, please, Spirit. And we have a card that flew. Excuse me. All right, we've got the Moon card here. There could be a lot hidden. There could be some things that are hidden. And I saw the Magician in reverse. Some of you could be being manipulated in some way. Okay. For some of you, There could be some subconscious fears that you're dealing with. And it's like your thoughts are really scattered here. You may be afraid to walk away from something. And as I say that, I was just getting ready to say you may be afraid to walk away from something because you feel so attached to someone, okay? Or because there are codependency issues there with you and you're emotionally unfulfilled and you want to walk away. But codependency issues could be keeping you. And that could be your subconscious fears. All right, let's keep going. But with this Justice card in reverse, again, this is about balance coming in, where there's the Queen of Pentacles and this Justice card are mirroring each other, okay? And so this is where imbalance is, and then balance being restored, okay? And the Chariot in reverse and the Hierophant in the reverse are mirroring each other, where there's a need to like maybe take control of our lives because there's something that our soul doesn't want. A cycle isn't complete, Libra. I was also looking at that Moon card again. I got the World card in reverse. For some of you, this is where you're not allowing this cycle to end because you're afraid, because you have these fears, okay? Because you're thinking negative, you have negative thoughts and feelings, because you're not listening to your intuition. And at the center of your reading, we've got this Nine of Wands, where you really, really, God, it's like this dude is like, oh my God, am I there yet? Is it over yet? Talk to me about this Chariot, please, Spirit. Okay. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who doesn't value or respect you. They're not being a team player. Again, these energies are interchangeable. It could be you, Libra. You know your life, okay? Just be honest with yourself about whatever side of the coin you're on. And this is why it's not working right now. And I see this King of Wands sticking out. Some of y'all could be dealing with someone who is like, it's sticking out in reverse. So you could be dealing with someone who's kind of controlling, or they're like getting mad, really just a fiery temper. We have a card stuck in here. Sorry about that. God, I saw that. So yeah, with this Chariot, some of you may not want to move forward with this situation because of the lack of respect, the lack of teamwork. Yeah, because of someone's got an ego, a big ego, I feel, whether it's you or this other person. And then you've got the King of Swords that flipped over. So really like harsh in the way they communicate, kind of cold energy. I feel like y'all need to slow down. Slow down with whatever this is. I keep seeing that Knight of Swords. This person could really be like swift, and they don't use good judgment when they communicate, okay? All right, so we've got the Queen of Wands coming out now. She's coming under this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's coming up right. So honestly, I feel this is your energy, okay? Whether you're male or female. Now you've got two queens here. One in reverse. A lot of you are standing in your own power right now. You're feeling passionate. Someone's feeling passionate with this Queen of Wands here. Some of you could be some type of like spiritual worker, some type of light worker. Some of you, this is where you're not moving forward with something because of the imbalance, and you're taking back your power here. You're standing in your own self-confidence, okay? Even though this person isn't valuing you here, it's like she knows her worth. Let's keep going. But here you have the Empress now in reverse. So for me, this is where there's a lack of growth and expansion, okay? And here we have this coming under the Chariot, under the Three of Pentacles, where it's like we're not being valued or respected, or we're not valuing or respecting someone. Needing to take control of our life with the Chariot there in reverse and allow growth and expansion to take place. Okay, we've got that conflict that came out now. All right. And it's coming underneath this Nine of Wands, Libra. So I feel like this conflict has made you feel like that guy. You see the bruises on him. Do you see how he's bandaged up? And look at him. He's like, oh, you know, how much further can he go? I feel like the conflict that surrounds whatever the situation, it's caused so much imbalance, and may have caused you. Now we have a couple here. I was looking at this Queen of Wands, and now I've got the King of Cups. Okay, some of you all could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Some of you all could be dealing with a fire sign, especially if it's a female, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or you are taking on, let's say you're a female, you're taking on this, or you're the feminine energy rather, this Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate, bossy. All right, I don't mean bossy in a bad way, but just she a boss, you know. And there's this King of Cups here. This is definitely a couple. But there's conflict, and this conflict has not allowed, it's caused so much imbalance, and it hasn't allowed there to be, you know, growth here and expansion. Okay, I was just as I got ready to say, and this flipped over, that it hasn't allowed, you know, you to be able to manifest, because she's about manifestation too. And then you had the Seven of Pentacles come out. So this is like the seeds that we planted. It's like they haven't sprouted and grown in the way that we would like to see them grow by now. And it has everything to do with this. It's like this conflict, like I think this and you think that, and it's just tiring. Some of this conflict could have can be coming from within too. Like you're not moving forward, or you're not able to take the control that you need to take in your life right now, or this imbalance is here because you feel conflicted within, all right? Where you're not moving forward, or there's a need to take control, and your soul is like not wanting something, okay? Or there's just something is really unconventional here about this situation with this Moon card with it too, all right? Just revolving around this conflict at the center of your reading. And then you've got the Angel of Space clearing, right, going right down the middle there. Okay, you've got that yin yang coming right down the middle about what is imbalanced. Let's keep going, guys. Something flipped. Lovers. This comes under the Hierophant, and this comes under this Moon. The situation is very karmic. And I've seen that there's a decision that you all need to make, and you really, really love someone. Like you love this person a lot. There could be something coming with the next new or full moon. I believe the full moon is going to be in Libra. I want to say next month, or this month rather, because this is March 1st that I'm recording this. This full moon may balance things out between you and a partner where there's been conflict, okay? Where one or both of you may not have been committed to this, where there may have been a going back and forth of the mind if whether we should commit to something or not, okay? All right. Now we've got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse here coming underneath this Justice card. So, and now we have the 7 of Pentacles coming here with that just flipped over. So it's like where you planted your seeds of intention. He's looking, and it's like this isn't working though. But where things haven't been working and you've put so much into some type of really karmic, I feel like, relationship, justice is being served. And again, things are going to balance out. Okay, I asked Spirit, why isn't it working? Why is it not working? Okay, someone could be behaving very selfishly, okay? Or this is where you're holding on too tight and you may need to let go. And when I say let go, sometimes, I just talked about this in a Taurus video, sometimes you've got to let go of something and it'll come back to you, okay? This could be where secrets came out with the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces and they're coming out in the reverse right now. Or again, this is you, with this underlying energy here. Not, needing to let go of your logic and really listen to your intuition about something, okay? I felt like that was talking about what we were talking about maybe not, I was talking about releasing. And just because you release something doesn't mean it's not going to come back around to you. Sometimes you've got to release something so Spirit can do its work on that thing, or its work on you balancing the situation out, and then it'll come back around. But if you're stuck in this negative way of thinking, it's going to be hard for that to happen, right? Like you could be feeling negative about maybe something not working out, maybe needing to let it go for now, and not realizing that it may very well come back around, okay? But let's keep going. There's been a loss here. There's been a lot of loss. A lot of loss because of the lack of expansion, because of the imbalance, because of the not being a team player on someone in this situation, because of the imbalances, because of the conflict with the 5 of Swords, okay? Now you've got the 8 of Swords. The loss has, I feel, really created this mental prison for you all, Libra. And it's like we're kind of not seeing things for what they are, Some of you could be choosing to, like, just, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the words. I want to say, like, turn a blind eye almost, but we're not seeing, some of us are not seeing how much devaluing there's been, how much, okay, yeah, how one-sided things have really been, all right? Like someone giving so much more than the other, all right? Really a need to take our blindfold off and see that a lot of this situation has been one-sided here. And that's like more than likely you. It's one of you putting in so much toil and so much work. And the other really coming with some conflict. You guys have to be honest with yourself. These energies are interchangeable. We'll take a few more cards. And here they are. The Eight of Wands and the Hermit. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Now, let's talk about this. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Libra. The Ten of Cups in reverse and the Hermit are mirroring one another at this point. Okay, I hope you guys can see the cards. They're mirroring one another at this point. So it's like after this loss, there's a lot of introspection. Okay, and this Hermit is also coming over the Eight of Pentacles in reverse there. So it's like we really need to do, and it's coming over the Lovers. We really need to do some introspection in regards to the fears, some of the fears that have maybe made us hold back, made us conflicted within, okay, or created conflicts within a relationship, whether that's your fears, their fears, both of you guys' fears. A need to do a lot of introspection about the nature of this relationship because there's a serious spiritual connection here, okay? And a need to do some introspection in regards to why things haven't been working out, Libra, with this. So that we can come in and see possibly where we may be able to fix things. A need to kind of maybe step back and have some time alone to allow things to balance out with the Justice card there. To allow the seeds that we planted to come into fruition here. To allow the situation to transform. With this Eight of Wands, we may need to move away. Okay, and this is mirroring this Eight of Swords. These two eights here, look at that. It's mirroring this Eight of Swords. And so it's like, you may not be wanting to see that you need to move away from something, possibly. You may be very conflicted within about moving away from this situation because it's so karmic and you feel so bonded to this person. So just take time to do some introspection. This could also be communication coming in, okay? Especially around the full moon next month. Because if I'm correct about it being in Libra, then that energy is going to be very powerful for you, Libra. And also your sign is about balance and your sign is about relationships. So there could be some communication coming in during this full moon. All right. And it may shed a lot of light on things that you may not have understood. Okay. About why things weren't working and what we need to do to move forward here. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Swords. So again, this is you really being worried, but see, there's only two going in his head. So a lot of this stuff is going on in your mind. Some of you need to get out your comfort zone, okay, with something going on here. Or you may be thinking this is also about negativity, this Three of Wands in reverse, because in the upright, that's about his ships coming in. So a lot of you may be so worried and just being so negative right now that you're not able to manifest what it is that you want to manifest, okay? You may have someone may have cut off communication with you, or there could have been some communication here where you feel like someone was like manipulating you. You know, in their conversation, like really manipulative in the way they communicated. You may be really thinking negative because you haven't been able to manifest things the way that you hoped for, because maybe things didn't progress the way that you wanted them to. With this Page of Swords, someone could communicate in a very like immature way. That could also, again, be communication coming in. But here you are having a funeral, and I feel that's your energy. You're really crying over spilled milk, but there's still those two cups behind you, and I feel that they belong to them. It's their two cups right there. And you have the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is wish fulfillment. This is healing. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This could be somebody who's also kind of like, maybe when it comes to love, they're like a teenager. But I feel like this is someone passionately writing in towards you very swiftly. Like, even though you're really sad, you know, especially if it's about someone cutting off communication or communicating in a not cool way, there's wish fulfillment, there's hope here, there's healing here, and something is moving towards you, or you're getting back on your horse, but I feel like it's someone else moving towards you. And it's the Ace of Cups there. I honestly feel like it's this situation here coming back around, because it is in the upright, it isn't in the reverse. This situation coming back around here, and now you have the Ace of Cups. You have balance and you have healing after conflict, okay? For some of you, this is where there's a need to cut cords with someone, and you're dodging a bullet because there's wish fulfillment on the other side. I'm seeing also towards like the bottom of this deck here, you going out on a new journey and coming into stability, especially financially with the Ten of Pentacles here, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune going in your favor after having walked away from something that was very emotionally unfulfilling to you. This new passionate beginning here with this Ace of Wands, but with the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups down there in reverse underneath it, it's like a lack of clarity, or needing to have a new way of thinking about things because you're like jaded from love now. And that, again, that's going to be whether this comes back around, but I really do feel like there's a need for you all to like let it go for now, okay? We're going to pull you some advice, okay? Let's pull you some advice and wrap up this reading. I see separation as I open up the deck. But I'm also seeing soulmate. See? I told you, you guys have a serious, like a spiritual connection, okay? So just because there's separation right now, that doesn't mean that you guys are not going to be able to come back around. But a lot of this is going to have to do, it's going to bank on you releasing those negative thoughts and feelings. Advice for Libra. Love advice for Libra. Sun, moon, rising. Please, Spirit. Pay attention to the red flags is your advice. The signs are cautioning you. And this comes right over the Hierophant in reverse. Some of you may be in the honeymoon stages here, okay? And so there's just a lot going on. There are red flags that need to be dealt with, okay? But it's worth waiting for here, because like there's a separation here because of some issues going on here. Now, divine timing is at work in your love life. That's what that card is about. Y'all might have been like in the honeymoon stage of the relationship and things are not working right now, and divine timing is at work, and underneath that you have reconciliation and you have released your ex, and it's in the reverse. So I'm knowing that a lot of you all haven't released your ex, and there's a need to forgive and learn and allow the way you look at love to to come to a higher state of consciousness, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. You deserve love. At the very bottom of the deck, retreat. So again, Libra, just because this situation is ending now, it does not mean that it's not going to balance itself out. But I am seeing a need for you to release in order for that to happen. And I know that that can be hard. And I am a Libra moon. My situation is funny because it deals with the person who's a Libra rising. I'm a Taurus, Libra moon, Cancer rising. This person is Scorpio, Taurus moon, Libra rising. We mirror each other's energy. Something crazy. So just because the sun isn't out right now doesn't mean... See, that was like when I opened up the deck, you had a card that says the sacrifice there. And then it had the sun in reverse. The sacrifice was in reverse and the sun was in reverse. So it's like you guys might need to sacrifice this right now in order for things to balance out and for the sun to come out again. Let's take one card of overall advice. And there we have... What? Look at that. There we have the sacrifice. And you know what is interesting is that, oh my God, you have a lot of fours here. Okay. When I started your video, I had, right before I started your video, it was 444. And I kept looking at that number and I'm like, that, it was like calling out to me. And now you have this 4 here with the 40 and you have 4 and 4. Fours are a lot about foundation. I would look up the number, angel number 44 and angel number 444, okay? It may speak to you about something. Let's talk about this advice here. This is going to be your overall advice for the month of March. All right, it's the sacrifice, and as I stated, it's in the reverse. We're going to take the medicine. Let's read the essence of the card, okay? The sacrifice means to make sacred, quote unquote. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, please excuse me for my pronunciation of this, Quetzalcoatl, the Lord of the dawn, came to teach that spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of animals or humans. Let's read the medicine. This is going to be your advice, Libra. What is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to spirit so that it may unfold as it will. This is what I've been saying to you. Do not cling to the old form. Remember that Ace of Swords. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself and your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. And remember that towards the top, because this is the top of the deck, you have this 10 of Pentacles. Look at these 3 cards right here. Look at this, okay? The Fool, going out on your own journey, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, stability, longevity, legacy, especially monetarily, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, things in your favor, your destiny. You walking away from something that's emotionally unfulfilling and this passionate new beginning being offered to you, but you needing to have a new way of looking at things. This is the whole, that thing really summed up your whole reading. It really did. You know, don't worry, Libra. If you had to let someone go, or if someone like let you go and left you out in the cold, don't worry, okay? I really feel it's going to come back around, but you got to release it like a boomerang. It's going to come back. The longer you take to release it, though, I feel the longer it's going to take for things to balance out and for it to come back to you in a way where things are not this way. You want it to come back to you in a way where things are this way. Give and take. Allow the expansion and the growth to happen. Let's see where this is all leading you on a soul level, and this is your last card, okay? I know it's getting a little long, but okay. Spirit, where is this leading, Libra, on a soul level? Okay. This really tells it, solar plexus chakra. I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. This is about you being able to exercise your personal power, your solar plexus being strengthened, you regaining your confidence, okay? And finding your own bliss. I am following a path I love, and I'm fully aligned to my soul purpose. The root chakra, really getting back to your own self, okay? All right, guys, this is your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope y'all took the time to listen to it all the way through and give it a chance, because there's a lot of synchronicities in this reading. And, you know, these cards that came out really paired well with what we were talking about, like the advice card, okay? So this is your reading for March 2019, and I'll see you soon, Libra, okay? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave me some comments if it resonated, all right? Thank you all so much for your support. Bye-bye. And I'm wishing you healing, okay? And I'm wishing you to be able to come into your power. All right, guys. Bye-bye.